How you guys doing today? I'm gonna show you guys the results of my reseeding this year. This is just on one of my clients' yards. This is October. This actually is November 2nd, but I do the reseeding out here usually beginning of October, mid-October. I did this one. Was it the 10th? The 10th of October. So this is about 3 weeks later, and you could already see just how thick it is. I actually kind of messed this one up this year. As good as it looks now, it's actually looks too good. It's too thick. I haven't mowed it once yet. What happened this year is it was a lot hotter than it normally is this time of year. So I jumped, up the water up, and I covered the seed after I put it down with topsoil, and with the extra water and the topsoil covering the seed, I just got a lot better germination this year than I did last. So I think it was about the same amount of seed, or maybe even a little bit less than last year, but because of the extra stuff I put on there, it just really took off, and I got really high germination percentage off of it. And so now, even though it looks amazing now, it's not going to have much room to breathe after it starts to thicken up, especially after I hit it with some fertilizer. So I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I know it just how thick it is, just after 3 weeks of growth. I mean, it's just way too much. Because of how the ryegrass is, as it starts to grow, it'll thicken up on its own. And if it's too thick, it just makes for unhealthy grass, especially after the fertilizer. And when you start mowing it when it's this thick, it just sometimes kind of turns like a yellow tinge, and overall is not as healthy as it would be if it was if you started off a lot sparser, and then just over the month of mowing and some fertilizer would thicken up on its own, and it would just in the long run be a lot better off. I had real high hopes of actually recording the scalping and overseeding process this year, but like every year I gets down to it, and I just get overwhelmed with the actual process and juggling other things that I just want to get it done. Maybe next year.